and we're going to cover some
Okay.
stuff. So let me know if you can see my screen when I screen share.
I can see it.
Awesome.
I'm just started watching it.
Okay. So, as you can see this? Okay.
Or, yep, the Rocket League map.
This is the Rocket League map. Yes, indeed. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about some issues that, might stop us from ranking up or might cost us some goals or lose some matches. Now, around this rank, even in Diamond, even through Champ, all the games that you lose will be because you made more mistakes. The games that you win will probably be because they made more mistakes. In this rank, loads of the goals just come from mistakes, like constant mistakes. So what we're going to try and work on is we're going to try and punish their mistakes while minimizing our mistakes. And if we're able to do that, then we'll be able to see Plat 3, Diamond 1 in no time. Okay? So
Okay.
I'm going to talk about some things on this RL map. So as you can see, this is the RL map. These little yellow dots represent the small pads. And then we've got the big boost pads in the corner and the top and the bottom. Okay, so this is 2v2, and 2v2 is one of those game modes that not many people know how to play properly. So we're going to be yellow team for today, and we're going to make the other team orange. Okay, so first things first is one thing I would say to you, just like some rule of thumbs for you to kind of rely on. Some of them like left goes, which is good. So left goes is one of them. And another one is that you always should follow up. So if it's a kickoff where the only kickoff you don't follow up is one of these, we are directly next to each other, left goes, so that happens. You could do this. That's the only kickoff I'd say that you could do this. You could still follow up for this, but I recommend you follow up for like every kickoff. So when it's a kickoff that looks like this, follow up behind your teammate all the time. Okay, so that's a rule of thumb to abide by. Okay, so we're gonna bring the ball in. Ball's gonna be black for today. So we're gonna talk about some very basic positioning for you to kind of get to grips with now. The earlier that you get to like understand this, the more it will benefit you in the future, like hugely. So I'm gonna do for you is when you imagine the Rocket League map, you probably imagine it as your half and their half, don't you? Yeah. You've got your own half, and then you've got their own half. So actually, we're going to change that. We're not going to imagine it by just two halves. We're going to imagine it as three halves. So we're going to recalibrate our brains into thinking that the Rocket League map is actually three parts. It's supposed to be equal parts, so I'll make it more equal. That looks a little bit better. Okay, so we're going to make this 1, this 2, and this 3. So use this as a general rule of thumb when you're playing twos. You should really be one part away from your teammate. So this is too far away and this is too close. Now obviously there'll be some scenarios where this has to happen, but I would recommend as a general rule of thumb is be one space away from your teammate. So if your teammates up here challenging, don't get too close, because this could just be an opportunity for them to score and get an open net. So in this scenario, we're going to chill and give him space, so we'll be one part away from him. Okay, so this is just something I wanted to cover with you, is just as a rule of thumb. So I'm just going to write it on the side so that we don't forget. So the first thing we talked about was free split. Okay, so we'll call this a free split, instead of imagining it in one half, their half, imagining it as one half, two half, and three half. So you got yours, center, and theirs. Okay, so we're also going to introduce something else as well that'll be really helpful. I don't just teach this to the rank you're in, I teach this to people all the way to Grand Champion, but it's still beneficial. and it is called first man and second man. Now the reason I introduce this is because it's a good way of telling you what to do in scenarios where you don't have the ball and do have the ball. Now, first man and second man is really simple. All it means is that, so let's say you're number one here, the yellow one. All it means is that if you're closest to the ball, or you're the person that's got the best opportunity to go, or you already have the ball, you're first man, okay? You're first man if you're closest to the ball. You're first man if you've got the ball. You're first man if you're first man if you're the person going to shoot the ball, yeah? Now, your teammate, or maybe this is you, if you're not the person who's first man, take a guess.
You just stay back.
Yep. So if you're if he's first man, he's second man. Good. Now, what do you think second man's job is?
Stay back and wait for an opportunity for him to help his teammate.
Exactly.
Or swap places with his teammate.
Almost, but the first bit's definitely correct. Yeah. Your job role as second man is just making sure that you're putting yourself in the best possible place, right, for your teammate. So I'm going to show you quickly this. So do we think that I'm going to show you 3 different places? Okay, we're going to be number 2. So number 1's first man was the ball going to shoot, and we're going to be second man. I'm going to put this guy in 3 different places, and I want you to tell me which place would be best. Okay, so
okay.
Right, this is number one. Yeah. This is number 2. And this is number 3. Out of those 3, what do you think is the best choice for us to go as second man?
Judging based off of the other 3, I'm gonna say number 3.
Number 3, good.
It lets you stay in front of. Not only are you one spot behind your teammate still, unlike number 2, you're also right in front of the goal, and I'm assuming that you have at least some boost because you're just sitting there waiting for an opportunity for it, just get you to save it and stuff.
Good awareness. So that's right. Number 3 would be the best position to put ourselves in. You're right, because this, well, what we talked about, this is too far away. Remember we said that we want to be 1 split away. This is 2 splits away. And if he loses the ball, then we're going to give them too much space to try and score, because this is too far away to get the ball back. And you said not number 2. So even though this is actually 1 space away, well, how much of the map do you think we're giving them if we're over here?
Technically a straight line to the goal.
Technically a straight line to the goal.
One good pinch or power shot can get that straight to the goal, and we won't be able to reach it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now you mentioned boost, which is a valid variable. And the reason boost is a valid variable is because maybe a motivation to go to this is that we have no boost, okay? Now, it's understandable that if you have no boost, big boosts are tempting. And I would say in this rank, I'm not going to say that going for this is necessarily completely bad, because in this rank, they're not going to be very quick to the ball necessarily, and chances of them punishing this would be slim. But we're definitely going to outrule number 1. Number 1 is bad. This is also bad, okay, because we're giving them all this space. But number 3 is good. It's what we want. Number 3 means that we're able to give our teammate a nice amount of space. And because obviously, if the ball lands, how many games has the ball ended up in this corner or this corner, like in just one day?
A lot, and that's the safest spot on the field on both teams.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of hard.
Now, you made a good point. You made 2 good points, that it happens a lot and that it's the safest spot of the map. So why would we want to come defend over here if it's the safest spot on the map? We don't need to be defending places of the map that are already safe. We need to be defending the dangerous parts of the map. So if we're over here, even though we've got 100 boost, where do you think we're actually only defending? What part of the map are we only defending?
Really the middle.
Yeah.
That's where the goals are after all.
Well, if two's got the ball and he decides to actually, okay, let's say your teammates commit, and let's say he decides to go for corner boost. Okay, so in this scenario, you're here. Let's say two has just got 100, and he might want to take it up the wall. Okay, but let's say he takes it up the wall. Okay, you go up the wall, but now he gets it past you. Well, look, now your teammate is trying to rush to get back, and that's quite far away if you can't see to get back as number one. Okay, well, what if actually number two decides to take it down the middle? Well, all of a sudden, now you have to turn this way, and you're going to try and cut this, right? Or you're going to try and desperately head back to the goal, and then try and somehow turn in to save something coming at the goal. So that's just a number of reasons why positioning is quite important. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth about positioning, but just this basic form of positioning will be able to take you all the way through to high champs, to be honest. And it's not necessarily the most important thing right now at this rank, but it's definitely something to think about, because it can be the difference still between them scoring an open net and you saving a good goal. Yeah. So well done on that analysis. You made good reasoning and you understood that well. So I'm happy about that. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna give you some scenarios. Okay. So if your teammate has the ball, okay, let's say you both have 100 boost. You're chilling. Okay. So here's number two in the middle of the map, and here's number one. Okay. He's a bit close. Okay. So here's number one, is number two. Okay, so you're number one, you just got the boost. Number two's got the ball, so he's coming out and wants the counter attack. Okay, let's say he's dribbling the ball. Okay, now as number two is dribbling the ball, okay, right, knowing what we talked about before, okay, how close should we be to our teammate when he's got the ball?
Since he's literally at the edge of line, at the edge to the left on line 2, right by line 1, which can easily be 50 straight to the wall, or probably even past him by number 2, who's closer to him inside the same box and waiting for his teammate to do this thing, because it happens a lot. I think we should stay, I'm gonna be honest, what I would do is just stay right in front of my goal until my teammate goes further down the field and slowly move up behind him.
Good. Now let's move. Let's say number 2 challenges, misses it, the ball's flying in the air this way, and now one wants to come challenge. Okay, now we're gonna here. So in the time that's happened, how far up should we move to use it as like a to make it easier for you to tell me where to put number 1? We'll make some lines. So I'm just gonna do this, and then so 1 2 3 4 5 6. So which line? So we're at 1 right now. How far up should we follow?
We should be at 1 2 3 4 5 6. Be honest, 2 or not 2.
2. Okay.
I feel like 2.
You feel like 2. Okay, good.
Wait, no. Wait. His teammate's over there still, right? He gonna stay. He just staying there.
Wow, he's about to come turn back.
Now I'm talking about us 2.
2.
Oh, since I don't want to leave him at 3.
3. Okay, good. No, this is good spacing. Now I know I said being 1 part away, but this is a bit strict. This is okay. This is still good spacing. This would be too close, and then this would be very too close. Now, you're probably thinking, well, yeah, that's obvious. Well, you think it's obvious, but if I showed you in replays how many times this might happen, even with maybe yourself, you'd be quite surprised. And this happens a lot. So,
I know.
Of course you know, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to be a bit more disciplined, and we're just going to now, instead of just thinking, desperate goal, because this isn't 1v1s, okay? In 1s, every time we have the ball, we're thinking about how we can score. In 2v2, not every single ball that you have will be a goal. Sometimes you just need to be patient in 2s and just put on enough pressure and wait for them to make mistakes. In this rank, it won't take a lot of pressure for them to make a mistake. So honestly, what we're going to do today is we're going to work on simplifying your choices and just doing the absolute fundamentals. And if we can work on your fundamentals and get your fundamentals a lot better, then, well, welcome to Diamond. Welcome to Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Champ 1. Okay, it was enough. Obviously, was enough practice, but we'll be heading that direction. And we don't. And you know, stuff like mechanics and fancy plays can be a really big distraction from ranking up. Okay, that's fine. But although they look really cool and there's nothing wrong with learning them, if you want to rank up, all they are they're distractions. That's all they are, because they'll stop you from ranking up. But yeah, well done. You made a good point. So well done on noticing that. So that's definitely something to think about. Spacing. So well done. So that's a good scenario to put ourselves in. Okay. Now we're going to talk about some decision making, because that's quite important, I think, about what we decide to do to the ball. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open Rocket League and just hop into the replay that we just watched. We're going to look at some scenarios and talk about what we did and what we could have done better. So,
oh crap! I was calling out a few things already.
Nah, you
I
good,
already
you
knew
good.
this was gonna happen.
We're not going to point out like obvious mistakes, you know, like missing boost or flipping the wrong way. You know, these aren't mistakes that take a coach to find out. You know, you could just go into replay yourself and be like, dang, yeah, I missed that, or dang, yeah, I whiffed that. I should go into free play and practice that, or I should go into custom training and practice that. You know, you don't need a coach to tell you those things, but what my job is going to be is trying to delve deeper into why we did what we did and what we could do differently. So I'm going to just go into window mode so you can see my pen tool, which would help me point out some things. I'm going to go into player view and we'll start. So good. Again, that's good. You understand that left goes, so half flip to the corner boost. Well done. So I think he like tries to fake it and then you take over. Fine. Flip towards the net. Fine.
Oh, this we had a good start, and then it started to go south after a little.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Not a bad challenge. Now going for this corner boost could be a little bit dangerous in this situation. And why do we think that is?
Wait, let me see this.
Okay, I'll replay again.
Because
So we've just come off kickoff. You say I've got it, so I leave for you, and my job is just to get small pads and recover. So you take a shot goal, they save it. Okay, it's gone.
You're not in position. You're in number 3 with me.
Yeah. You good?
Yep.
So
You have a runny nose, and it kind of.
yeah, all good, all good.
Yeah.
I just recovered from flu, so don't worry about it. So
Yeah, but like I said, you were kind of in number 3
Yeah.
with me, so.
So like knowing now what we know, so we can't see anything now right now. Your car cam, we can't even see what's going on. We saw the ball bounce out to the middle towards our goal, and right now I'm being pressured not only by him but maybe by his teammate. So going all the way to take this corner boost, you know, if I didn't recover and get the ball back, you know, it might be a goal already. So in situations where the ball does this and it bounces like out there towards our goal, you know, like this is pretty scary. You want to be thinking straight away, okay, how can I still get boost and get back? Okay, you know these little yellow boost pads? Well, they give you 12 boosts.
Yep, 12.
Yeah, you know, well done. Good. So if I said to you in the situation, knowing where the ball's just gone, what's the quickest way to get back while also getting some boost?
I'll take the diagonal route, like right here, where I am right now in the clip, and just keep going straight and like take all those boosts while rotating back.
This boost, this boost, this boost,
Yep.
this boost, this boost, this boost, and then turn. Good. Now, this is fine as well. If you wanted, you could come down the middle, but obviously we don't know what's going to happen after this, so that's irrelevant. So good. So boost, 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 boost. That's 12, 24, 36, 48. That's at least half a tank. Yeah, so 60 boost by the time we get to this one. Now, what's good about this route isn't just the fact that we're getting back quickly. It also means that we can cut out at any point, right? So if we're just following, let's say, this boost trail, you know, by the time we get to this pink dot, this pink line, we've almost got a full tank, okay? But what's good about doing this is that we can actually, well, just come out of the line at any time, right? We could take this boost, and let's say I actually pass it back to you. Guess what? You can just come out here and turn again. Okay, let's say I lose the ball, and they've got the ball and it's coming towards this corner. Well, and you need to challenge. Well, you can come out here and cut out early here. If you need to save a shot, no problem. You go all the way to the very last boost and make a save, right? So you've got options. You're giving yourself time, you're giving yourself options, and you're giving yourself boost, yeah, just by going and following that line. So actually, if you went and took what you did, this corner boost, which luckily I got the ball back, but if you went and take this corner boost, where are you cutting out this line? Nowhere, right? You're going from 0 to 100. If you follow this line, you're going from 0 to 12 to 24, yeah, to 36 to 48 to 60, okay? And so if you cut out at any point in this line, you've still got boost to go, right? But if you're cutting out of if you're trying to cut out of a line of going to a big boost, you still got 0 coming out this way. You still got 0 coming out this way. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a reason why doing what you told me, going for that line, is super important. Okay, so we already talked about this. Now we've gotten the big boost. Luckily, okay, I was able to recover and get the ball back, and you open card cam and the ball lands on you. And I really so also another reason why going for that small pad route would be is that in a situation, look, can you see I'm still first man? Remember we talked about first, second man, yeah?
Yeah.
So even when I've just made a commitment, look at me. I've got boost. I'm still following this ball. Okay, he's not going for this ball anymore. I'm still going in the same direction as this ball, right? You could go for this ball, but you're not I've got a better opportunity to shoot this against the wall or shoot against goal or control, because at the moment you're facing the wall, and you'd probably have to try and catch it on the wall or turn around and try and go again.
That's exactly what I tried to do.
Which is what you tried to do. So in this scenario, the best thing for you to do would just, again, remember when we talked about on the RL map, which was spacing and giving ourselves the best opportunity, yeah? So if I'd went for this ball and I'm over here was the ball, okay, where on the map should we be knowing that I'd probably be over here was the ball?
Probably, yeah, at the wall.
I'll open the arrow map. If let's put this in a fake Rocket League point of view. So the ball's flying towards this way. Okay, I'm following this ball was boost. 1 is just commit. Number 2 is following the ball, and you've just taken this corner. So you're facing the ball here, I'm facing the ball here. Okay, so I'm going to put in some lines just to help with what's going on. Ball's coming towards this way, I'm going towards this way, he's going towards this way, and you're facing the ball. Okay, so for your route, okay, you could stay here, which is what you did, but knowing that I'm still following the ball and I'm still first man, you could just with your boost just come round and then put yourself in the best position to read off of my ball, yeah? Because let's say that after this I take the ball, okay, and then I put it on the backboard and it bounces out this way. If you're here, this is something to go for, isn't it?
Yep, we all know I'm missing that though, but yeah.
Nah, but you might, that's the point. You'd rather have an opportunity, or you'd rather have an opportunity to score rather than an opportunity of trying to save, right? You want to be able to shoot more than you have to come back and defend. So just make life a bit easier for yourself in this scenario and be like, oh yeah, my teammate's still following the ball, so what I'm actually going to do is come here with my 100 boost, and great, look at my position, I'm 1 part away, I can read this ball, I can challenge this ball if I need to. You know, you're giving yourself a lot of options. So that's what we could have done in this scenario. But obviously, you didn't quite read that, and and then I get bumped, you get bumped, and then we're put under pressure. So
I did leave this for you though. This one right here, I did that for you.
Okay, so I understand why you left that for me. But if we actually look at your teammate's point of view, so I've just been bumped here, right? Do you think that ball is something I can go for in this scenario?
Nope.
No. Okay. And why is that?
Because you're facing the wrong. You're not even by the ball.
I'm not even by the ball.
And you're behind the opponent. You're not by the ball, and you're facing the wrong way.
Okay. Good. So knowing what we know, and the fact that him and his teammate are behind you, not even defending. Okay, using their boost. You've got boost. Okay, you've got time on the ball and you've got control. So let's just think simple, which is what the aim of today is going to be. If we're just thinking nice and simple, great. So when the ball bounces on the ground, just dribble it and then turn it around. Yeah, we don't have to take this ball to wall. We can if we want to, and then try and put it towards the corner to put on more pressure. But if we're thinking absolutely the most simple way of trying to put this pressure back on, we can catch the ball and then try and turn it around, go for 50 here, or shoot, right? And so you can see here, in this situation, again, it did buy us time, but if you just kept control of the ball, obviously, as first man, your job is to constantly keep pressure. Here, we'll give him a little bit of a too easy of a steal. So this is good, by the way. So you see, this is what I mean by these people will make mistakes. Look at this. Yeah, their mistake has already given us a goal, right? Look at this. Boom. Mistake. Yeah, they'll make mistakes like this all the time. And then second mistake, he does this. Do you see what I mean? He's already panic played, and then you make a good cut. Simple. How simple is that? Yeah, that's all we need to do. All we need to do is wait for them to make a mistake, and then decide to go after that. Again, follow up for these kickoffs. This is what I was talking about in terms of these type of kickoffs. Follow up for these ones. Luckily, I was able to score because he was late off the ball and they didn't retaliate in time. They try and attempt to fake it, so I challenge early. Okay. Do you think we're a little bit closer?
Yeah. No, actually, I think I am kind of in the position. But yeah, I think I'm in the same box as you.
Okay. So I've got 0 boost here, and they popped it high. Okay. And he's already jumped. So again, we're just playing simple. As we could see that he's already jumped for this, right? And then we jump when he's already this far away from the ball, and we know who's getting to this first, right? So I would say when you're going for a ball like this, be absolutely 100% sure that you're going to win it, or be absolutely sure that you're just going to try and get back. He's jumped quite early, so the best thing for you to do here was just turn around and get back, because you know that I'm behind you, and you know that I'm probably going to recover and go for this ball afterwards. So in that scenario, definitely. So he had a bad recovery, and I was able to grab some time. Again, this is what I mean by playing simple. So if you watch my point of view, I was trying to just exaggerate how to play simple. Okay, so the ball's coming towards me. Yeah, I take 100. Okay, right, I see where he is here. He's quite far away, so I'm thinking, okay, how can I turn around and put on pressure quickly? Literally turn and then go. That took 12 boost. That took 20 boosts, like barely any boosts, 30 boosts, and all of a sudden, look at his position, awful. And then I can try and shoot. Yeah, just from that. Okay, unluckily it didn't go in, but I just 2v1'd in using 20 boosts and little to no effort. Simple turn was drift. He's backflipped, so I know that I can just shoot this. That's all I did. Simple. Okay, and with those kind of fundamentals, this could skyrocket you through the rank. Unluckily it didn't go in. I take that corner because I see you coming. Unlucky, I know what you were trying to do, but you actually made a good follow-up here. So you were like, that's surely going in. Good space. By the way, good space that you gave here. A backflip, and then it's just unlucky. You were trying, and you kind of saw you backflip last second, and then that was a bit forced.
Bro, crossbar down is my number one enemy.
So after the back commitment, what happened? Oh yeah, he challenged me on wall.
Yeah.
I tried to pre-flip into the ball early. Again, I think this was just a little bit panicked, but that's okay. But the main goal is when we defend, we want to be, well done for going to reverse camera here. That's actually quite advanced, but we want to just be trying to turn around as quickly as possible. So I'd say the best thing for your scenario would just to be drift to turn this way or drift to turn this way, because even if we turn this way, we can still go that way, etc, etc. So that way, just think about how can I turn around quickly to face that other way, because the worst thing to ever do when defending is be facing your own net. Oh, sorry, that's me.
Hey, why ball came off so long? What am I doing?
No, you're good. Good patience on this ball, by the way. I think we might have given it away, but you were about to be demoed, so I understand why you went for it quickly. Okay, we were definitely too close here, do you think? Wow.
Okay, I get it.
This isn't to scrutinize you. This is just to give you like a bigger picture of why I was showing you what I showed you before. If we drawed those, same three lines, we are very close. And if they all of a sudden 50 me and it goes flying towards here, now we're both on the way trying to get back. So that's just reinforcing why I was talking about what I talked about before. Good cut, by the way. That's a good cut. You take mid boost because I like this as well, and I want to show you something else here actually. So this is good. So you realize that you are first man after this, right? So remember we talked about second man, first man. You are first man after this, okay? Because you realize here I'm 0 boost and I'm not cutting this. So good. You make one good challenge. You take mid boost. You realize that actually he's not gone properly again. So you follow up. You're still going. You're still going. Boom. Okay, good. Now, I want to show you my perspective, okay? Because what I did here is what I want you to do in this scenario, okay? So let's look at my perspective. So I've gone for the ball. I'm 12 boost, boom. Right, okay. So in this scenario, he's taking it across and you're cutting, okay? So me knowing this is I need to think, remember we talked about before, how can I get back while also collecting boost and facing the play? Now, how middle, great. That is the fastest way back. And what part of the map do we want to be in if you're over here with the ball? Do we want to be in the same part as you, or do we want to be in the other part facing the play?
Shadow defense, the right side.
Yeah, the right side. Good. So we want to be the opposite post to the play. So this is what I do here. So here I was desperate to get back because I wasn't sure if you were cutting. Now I know you've cut. At the moment, I just try and grab small pads. Here I grabbed 3 small pads. And here, literally, you see all I'm doing is waiting. I'm not going, I'm not boosting, I'm not jumping, I'm not trying to force anything. Literally, I just spent 4 seconds waiting, all for that just to happen, right? And that's why patience and playing simple is so important. All I had to do was put myself in a position to save it just in case. Right, just in case, because this isn't even worth going for. You know, look, this is what I mean by people overcomplicating it. Trent and his teammate were too close, overcomplicated it. He panicked, pinched it over our net. I didn't have to use any boost, and I didn't have to jump, aerial. I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was then wait. See, look, I'm still waiting because look, they're overcomplicating it still massively, and then I go. Yeah. Super just simple, yeah, and just being patient. It was a little bit of a harsh pass, but again, I'm trying to boost starve them. I'm trying to stay on the ball because I'm first man. I get demoed, so then you make a good challenge. I realise he's not gone. I realise he's beat me to this ball first. So here you can see I'm turning around and I'm far post again. And then unfortunately, it's just unfortunate misread. So as soon as you see me turn, so you jumped, yeah. So after this ball, I would say in terms of your decision making, I would straight away be boosting to go for this ball, because you can barely see him, but in this scenario I reckon you probably didn't notice him at this point, but you do know that he's coming for this ball, but you do know that he's not close enough that it's going to be already in. So definitely straight away you want to be going for this ball as soon as he doesn't have control of it anymore, because here we're still reversing and then we kind of panic flip and it goes in. But no worries, no worries. That's fine. That's okay. I get bump on him, and right now my job is just trying to control the ball and keep it close. So that's what I do. Again, this is an example of not showing off. Okay, this is just the reason I did this was to show you an example of using mechanics as a way of as an advantage. Okay, I've got time on this ball. Look, from this view I see that they're not even jumping yet, so I get it over the first guy, and then I was able to almost get it over the second person just from keeping control. Now you didn't realize that I was going to get that again. This looks very scary, but he's actually completely missed it. Alright, now in this scenario, try not to panic, okay? Because we do panic a little bit, and then we're in reverse, and you can see that this just looks like an open net from their point of view, can't you? So in the best positions where you're facing a really panic situation like this is, again, just think really simple. The ball's in the air, you've not jumped yet, so you're not going for it. So literally just turn around. That's all you have to do. Your only job here is turning around. They're not superhuman. They're not some crazy mechanical players. You know, this isn't Zen and Rattles. This is literally just two players, yeah? They're not going to... Sorry?
You don't know. They might be. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They might be an egoist.
Could
they
be
might be an egoist.
Exactly. It could be Arsenal smurfing. You don't know. You don't know. But again, their abilities isn't super complex. You just need to outplay them by being smarter, and being smarter would literally just be turning around and facing the play, because at least you're giving yourself a better, you know, option than being in your own net and then facing the ball. You know, even though you're facing the ball and you can see the ball, as well, you're not facing the ball, although you can see the play, our car's facing the wall, so our options are limited. So just think about trying to turn around as quickly as possible, so you're able to give yourself a better chance of scoring. Again, they will make mistakes. That was their worst mistake, okay, because then this gave me almost an open net. I had no boost, so I couldn't turn it in quickly. So here I just saw you middle, good read of the pass, and then I follow up, and then we score. So good. I'm not gonna cover the whole replay because it is 6 minutes 34. This is quite a long replay, and we'd be here all night if we were to cover the whole replay. But we've covered most of what I wanted to talk about. Again, it's just another panic play. I wanted to get to this pit because okay. So you see this, okay? At this point, I'm probably the reason. Okay, I would stay away from trying to read a pass unless it's super obvious. Okay, obviously my intention might be solo, my intention might just be shooting, my intention might be passing, but can you see them? No.
Actually, no, I can see the shooting one, but not the pass.
Can you see the players that are going to want to score on you? Probably.
Yes.
No. From this point of
No.
view, you still can't see them. Oh, we can see them. We can only see them when we've already commit. So again, just think simple and think, okay, I'm just going to give this loads of space because I have no idea what's happening. So in this scenario, instead of doing what we did here and kind of desperate to make a goal out of this, again, remember what I said before, not every single play is going to be a goal, but we can accidentally, oh, come on. Sorry. But what happens is we can be so desperate that it might just end in them scoring. So the best thing to do in this point of view would just be coming and what we talked about before, yeah, just putting yourself in the best position for this, because if I come here, it hits backboard, or they send it this way, and you're over here, well, now you're having to turn away, okay? But if you're the pink arrow, blue arrow, sorry, we'll not choose pink. If you're the blue arrow, you know, and the ball lands over here, you can challenge this. Or if you need to turn away, then you can turn away because you've got space to do that. So remember when I was talking about the RL board before, that's why it's really important. You know, like when we talked about going for this over this, or going for corner over this, that's why it's important, because following up super close here, it's really messy, and then all of a sudden, look at this, we're controlling none of the map. They've got all of they've got all of this map to play with, and we both got 0 boost. So now we're in the worst position possible. He might take corner, he might take corner, boom, counter attack. So you see what I mean?
Yes.
So, but just by you being here, right, all of a sudden, actually, we're not losing, because you can go for this ball by being on this blue arrow. If you're pink line here, you can go for this, you can go for that, you can turn around and challenge, you can go defend. You've got so many options by being here, but by being here, you've got 0 options, right? You can't even cut this ball, right? You can't even chase him because you've not got enough boost to do that. So really, the best option for you in this position now is just going small pad route and turning, which is, again, not ideal, but that's the only option we have left. I try and bump him and cut early to give you a chance, which works in our favour because he was too slow. I knew he was too slow, so I just bumped him, and then it gave us an opportunity to get it over. But you panicked a little bit in this situation after the bag commit. You did have time on this, and then you just pinch it to mid. You knew that was bad because when I played with you, you said that you didn't mean to pass it. Okay, so we're not going to focus on that. Okay, that was just an obvious mistake that you knew you did wrong. So as again, anything else in the replay, the reason I'm not going to go with the whole replay is because I'd just be reinforcing what we've already been talking about. But do you have any questions for me?
You want to play one more game and test this out?
Yes, absolutely. Let's play one more game. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm just gonna play super simple and try and play off you, and I want you to try and implement what we talked about today. Now, it won't take you one game. Don't feel pressured either, because it takes some time. But I want you to try and implement what we talked about. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Let go. See now if we randomly get a 10-0 game, I will be highly confused.
Hey, look.
But I know I won't know. Mistakes happen.
As long as you were listening, if you understood what I was talking about, and then we might. We'll see. Hang on, it's fine. I just forgot to change out of windowed mode. My game is super laggy. Alright, cool, I'm back in full screen. Okay, don't forget about first man, second man. Nice.
he rolled it. Nice. Well, I guess. I got it. Passing.
Hey,
Center.
good pass, good pass. See, there we go. We just played really simple. We gave ourselves good space and positioning. There was enough pressure. Look, that how simple was that? Yeah. But that's what we want to. That's what we want to reinforce. So that's it. Good, good.
I feel too comfortable with this.
Better positioning. Hold on, and good space that you left me. That was much better.
First touch.
Remember, first man. I've still got this. Okay, and then that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. At least you knew to go. That's what we wanted. Again, just playing as simple as possible. I'm still first, so you don't have to be doing anything yet here. I got demoed, so now we know.
Oh, word. Nah, bro, they just love demoing sometimes.
It's fine. We can still recover. Unlucky. Good challenge. Whoa. Okay, we're going to put it over corner again. Knowing what I know, I've told you. Give this good space. Ah, much better. You had a much better, good challenge there. Just unfortunate. I know he's really charmed. Might be on target. Good goal. Good shot from him, to be honest. Do a good. Take your time. Patient. I'll just be.
On my screen, it went straight through your body. I swear, on my screen, it went straight through your body. I heard the stage sound, and then I just saw it teleport through you.
I was just reinforcing your plat teammates.
I know somebody. I know you felt that too. It literally went straight through your body.
See?
Is that a goal? Nice goal.
It's just simple. Just simple. Don't have to overcomplicate it. Hit once. He's not in a position to save.
Oh, his teammate has no boost, and he went for the boost, and his teammate hesitated to challenge and stop you.
Yep. So they just overcomplicated it. Yeah. Again, this is what I'm talking about. They will make mistakes.
Two. No.
All good. Try your best. Good save. I'll leave you. No, you good.
50. Is that it?
That's in.
That might be it.
Good challenge. Now again, these guys. Again, one of them is a bit quite higher than Plat 2, like Diamond 2. So the fact that 3-2, and you made very good choices is good. So I'm not gonna panic here. Don't need to do anything other than just wait. Just wait. Just a simple 50, and look at that, we're winning. You can see I'm first man because I'm still following here. So just give it space. Okay, remember I'm still able to challenge here. So just give it space. Look, just from being first man and not leaving the ball alone, we're able to do that. All I did was wait. To challenge, and then boom.
That's extra. That's pretty simple.
Look, isn't it?
Oh, that's pretty simple.
And that was Diamond 2. Wasn't even Plat.
Oh, dang.
Good.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the Diamond 2 and Plat 3.
Well done.
Everybody in this lobby higher ranked than me, but I outplayed them. I feel proud of myself.
Good. So, well done on putting that to practice and having it in, having all the things we talked about in your mind. That was really good. Did you feel a difference?
Yes.
Good.
Actually, I literally did.
Good.
Time to go leave an extremely over-exaggerated player. Not over-exaggerated. Time to leave an extremely good review on you.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I'm just going to end the screen recording here. And again, it's just like a tiny YouTube channel.